Hi there, Chris here. A little bit of a ramble on how we pick locks and how we photograph locks for our YouTube channels. Now, I've had this conversation probably a half a dozen times over the years. And when I'm picking a lock, just for me, I'm not picking it out here. You see my hands, I'm picking it towards my chest. It's about, I don't know, this far off my chest, and I'm in there tight, and I can feel everything, and my elbows are tucked in, and I just pick better that way. But if I'm gonna photograph it, if I'm gonna post it on my channel, then I need to be able to pick it out here where you can see. So if I'm going to pick this Mauer, say, for instance, what I would like to see, and actually what I would like you to see, is that, let's reduce that glare a little bit, turn that light away. I'd like you to be able to see what I'm doing. And we all go quiet at sometimes when we have really tough locks to pick. But every once in a while you should say, okay, this is where I am and this is what I'm doing. And so basically you can see how my hands are, how my tension is, all that. Now, because I don't pick in a vise, it's harder to control all this stuff, but that's just how it is. I think videos that the background is just, there's nothing going on, not chaos, are better. I violate that rule, obviously. But I do tend to, if I'm gonna pick a lock, I'll focus in or I'll close in so that you're seeing exactly what I'm doing, and so you're not distracted by all the distractions and chaos and stuff. So boom, 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 boom. There we go, we're in. This is a tough one. Very nice Mauer. Takes a cool Euro. But different locks are harder to show. If I'm picking a disc detainer lock, I want to show it working in this view, and then, but when I'm picking it to demonstrate, or just to show it off, I like to have a clear, either dark or light background. Light seems to work better. Focus in my camera, come here, so that you can see what I'm doing. And this isn't about picking these, but so that boom, 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 this is pretty worn, it's hard to see the lines, but you can basically see what I'm doing, and I will describe what I'm doing and feeling so that people can get a good idea. Okay, so we're gonna find this one, boom, boom, that one, we got a little click there, we got a little core movement, so you can see all this, boom, 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 and it's helpful. I don't think it's helpful, and you do see this. I just recently saw somebody picking a disc detainer lock, and they were actually selling a pick, and this is what you saw. They have a pick for sale, which is a great disc detainer pick, but this is what you saw. That's not helpful. Or it's not presenting it in the best light. I want to see where it goes in, where it tensions, what my hands are doing, whether you're holding it like this or it's one of those cool round ones that sets right down on there. That's what I want to see. I think that's more helpful to people gonna try and pick these. Different locks present different problems. If I'm picking a big guy like this, we'll zoom out. We'll go back to original where we were. Where were we? This is basically where I start. If I'm going to pick one of these big guys, say a Chub Cruiser, especially if it's cutaway, I want to be able to focus and have you at least see some of the benefits of the cutaway. Show that, and then to pick it, I'll come in, hopefully most of my videos are like this. Do we have a picker? Here's a picker. I want to show how I get in, how I get out, how I tension it. Because I don't pick in vices, it's a little harder to hold this and pick at the same time, but I practice that. Boom, boom, boom. We're picking, we're picking, we're picking, we're open. And certainly if it's a cutaway, you want to see, boom, 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 you want to see what's going on. And this is a tough one, so I won't go through the whole thing picking it, but there you go. Different tools. Different tools presents different problems. So if I'm going to pick this with homemade tools, I can hold the whole thing. If I'm going to pick it with Andy Max tools, which are great, I'm going to have, that presents different problems because I cannot really hold this whole thing in reach. Nothing against the tool. This tool is designed to pick locks indoors and in vices. So it needs to be this long. So if I'm going to do this one and I want to show what's happening, I have to lay it down. And it's helpful if I kick it up a little bit so that maybe you can see a little bit better how I'm picking and what I'm doing. Come on, let's see, we'll spin this in. And I had Andy once ask me on one of my videos, why do you put the lock down on the table? I know how to do this. And I just said, because I don't use vices and I don't. Come on, I know I picked this one with this. That's the other thing, is sort of do a quick dry run through so you don't look like a doof, like I am now, trying to get the damn tool in. I don't know how I do that. There's a way. Damn it if I can't get in. Oh, you know what? It's because it's tight. It's tight up here, so I probably wouldn't use Andy on this one. But there's quite a few that you can certainly use these wonderful tools. So just a few things. Present it, practice however you practice, but when you do a video, try and show really what you're doing, enough of the aspects of holding the tensioner, holding the pick wire, the tools so you could see things. Lighting. Like I turned this light away because this was very glary. And it can be even glarier. Let's see if I can get my camera up here. This is the light. So I put a piece of paper towel over it to cut down, make it a little softer light. Now I wouldn't do that if this were a hot light, but it's not it's not hot. But that, and it's also kind of on a gooseneck, so I can kind of adjust it. And my camera, my phone, is on an arm that goes up and down and goes around. So just some thoughts, just rambling thoughts about how we present the picking of locks and definitely, different ways to deal with the mechanics of your lights, your tools, where you hold it, all that kind of thing. So anyway, I felt like rambling, and there you go. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment, a question, and if you see something I'm doing that does not show you what you want to see, let me know. All right, we will see you next time.